So this is my camera bag. There's nothing too special about it. I got it free with my Canon T3i about 13 years ago. I've had it ever since. I have other bags, but for wildlife photography, this is my go-to. So we're going to dive into how the bag works so good and the kit that I carry inside. Start off here, we're looking at the Canon R8. This is an kind of entry-level camera, but it's really amazing. It has an awesome sensor, very similar to the Canon R3, one of the flagship cameras. It's just not stacked as that camera is, but it takes really good photos. It has really fast frames per second, does really well in low light. And for anybody just kind of wanting to get in the photography, I'd recommend checking it out. It has a newer camera cage on it right now. That's not necessarily part of my wildlife kit. It just lives on there for video work, and it lives on there because it is kind of a pain to take off and put back on. So diving a little more into the Canon R8, I did say it is an amazing camera. It does shoot really good cinematic video, 24 frames per second. It looks really clean. You can check out our short film, Aces Wild the Storm. Did a lot of night shooting, and it is just smooth. And it does really good with pictures, shoots really fast. As far as the photography camera, I really see no downsides to it. It's a great all-arounder. The only place where you might run into issues talking wildlife is it's very limited in its slow motion capabilities. 4K 60 to me looks a little soft. People argue it's as clean as the 4K 24, and it's all downsampled from 6K, but in my opinion, it looks a little soft. And then beyond that, there is no 4K 120. You can do 1080p 120, 1080p 180, which is pretty cool, but then you're getting in the really soft territory. You're not going to crop in at all. So for general video and for stills, I think this is an amazing camera. If you want to really get in the slow motion video, which I'm kind of trying to do, I would look at the Canon R5 or the Canon R5 Mark II. All right, enough about the Canon R8. Let's dive on over here into the lens. This is the 100 to 400, 5.6 to 8 on a crop body like the R7 or R10. It goes all the way up to about 640. And this lens really punches above its weight. It is really sharp. However, it's not that fast. So it doesn't do great in low light, and it doesn't have a lot of subject separation. So kind of like the talk we had earlier with the Canon R8, this 100 to 400, if you wanted to get really professional work, and you can do it with this, I mean, it's all about the story, but if you're talking like outdoor photographer, published pictures, fine art prints, this is where I'd upgrade the lens. I'd look at something like the Canon RF 100 to 500. But for just a nice walkabout, this thing's really light. It's really sharp. It just lacks some of those pro feature. The lens stabilization is actually pretty good as well. So from there, the next thing in my bag would be the lens hood. The Canon budget lenses don't come with a lens hood. They don't come with a lens collar. This thing's light enough that you don't need a lens collar, but you do need a lens hood. It keeps the sun flares away, and it also helps protect your glass. This is a JJC hood, and all this stuff, I'll link it down in the description. So please hop over there to check out anything mentioned here. Next thing in my kit, I do carry bear spray, and that's in case any of you fools see me out there in the field and try and jack my wildlife spot. I just give you a little spray. It's all mine. It's all good. Not really. The truth is, I go out before sunrise to remote locations, and I try and move as quiet and stealth as I possibly can, and those things are all opposite of what you want to do if you don't want to run into a bear. Next is my trusty coffee mug. I don't know the brand. I think it's generic. I've had this thing forever. All I know is it does not leak, and that's very important. It has a locking lid, something else that is very important. Because as you see with this camera bag, I just throw my coffee in the back, reach back, grab it when I want it, pull it out, and I don't need coffee leaking anywhere, especially on my batteries and stuff like that. Then we're going to look at the camera strap. This is my favorite one. I've tried lots of them. This thing is awesome. It is by, if I remember, Peak Design. And it has these really neat clips, lets you adjust your length really easily. Very important. If you're going from hiking, the standing, the sitting, the squatting, you want to be able to adjust that. And sometimes if you're hiking a long ways, your camera starts to rub in your abdomen or something. You need to make just some little adjustments so it's rubbing in a different spot. This thing gets you there real quick. Love this camera strap. Really comfortable as well. Then another, what I consider just essential piece of gear in my bag, is this little battery charger. It holds 2 batteries and it holds 2 SD cards. It's got a flip top, real easy to work with just one hand, and this is really important. And what I'll do is I'll swap in the field. I don't even have to take my eyes off the critter hardly. I'll reach back, feel for this guy, open it up, one hand, take the battery out, switch it, then I'll take the dead battery and just throw it into the bag. Not in this, in the bag loose. So when I reach back for a second one, I know my dead battery is loose and I know my other backup battery is in this thing here. And it holds the SD cards as well. These are the SD cards I use. 128 gigabyte Lexar Professional. It's a V60, 250 megabytes per second. I'll link this down below as well. I have 2 of these. A friend turned me on to them. I've been using them for a couple years now. And for the Canon R8, it handles anything I've thrown at it, and I have never had an issue. So excellent cards. And the last thing I carry is my Rode Go mic with a dead cat on it, and that just captures those sweet ambient sounds. When I'm out there shooting video, I find it invaluable. It does a great job cutting out the wind, and while it's not really a super pro mic, it does do really good work. That is my carry bag when I go out to do wildlife. I find it very essential. And the way this bag works is I'll sling it over my shoulder, keep it behind me where I can cut through the brush. I keep the top unsnapped so I can reach back and grab anything I want. The pocket with the bear spray in it, I have open just enough that I can reach in and grab it without it falling out. And then I put the camera over the other way and I can just reach with my right hand, pull it up real quick. You can see in the videos here, reach back with my right hand, get my coffee, take a drink, put it away, grab whatever I want. Nothing slows me down. It's taken me a long time to figure out this kind of setup. I hope you guys like it. If you do, please let me know down in the comments. If you do something else, I'd love to know that as well. And if you got something out of this video, please hit that like and subscribe button. It helps me out a lot. I'm going to roll a little more B-roll here, drop some music on it, some cool pictures I've taken with this setup. And until next time, thanks for watching, you guys. Hope you enjoyed the show.